Yo, we take it for granted. That hum from the fridge, the cold beer on a Friday night. But out there in the heartland, there's a community living different. The Amish. They don't need your fancy gadgets, your electric this or that. They live with the land by their own rules. Imagine life without a fridge. For the Amish, it's just another day. No power outages, no spoiled milk, just pure, simple living. They've got secrets, passed down for generations, on how to keep food fresh without all the modern trappings. So you think you're tough? Let's see how you stack up against the Amish way of life. We're diving deep into their world, exploring the methods they use to preserve food, and maybe, just maybe, we'll learn a thing or two about resilience along the way. Forget your supermarkets, your pre-packaged meals. The Amish, they live by a different code. They work the land, raise their own food, and they know how to make it last. No electricity means no refrigerator. Can you imagine that? An entire life without that constant hum in the background. But they've got their ways. Salting, smoking, drying. These are their weapons against waste. These techniques, they're not just about preservation. They transform the food, enhance the flavors. Take salt-cured meat, for example. It's a flavor you won't find in your local grocery store. Deeper, richer, more intense. It's a testament to their resourcefulness, their understanding of nature's rhythm. They don't fight it, they flow with it. And in doing so, they unlock flavors that we've forgotten, lost in our world of instant gratification. This is about more than just food. It's about respect. Respect for tradition, respect for the land, and respect for the craft of preserving what nature provides. Salt. It's more than just a seasoning, it's a primal preservative used for centuries to keep food from spoiling. The Amish, they understand this power. They take their meat, fresh from the farm, and they rub it down with salt. Not a sprinkle, not a dash, but a heavy hand. They're drawing out the moisture, creating an environment where bacteria can't survive. Think about that. No fancy vacuum sealers, no chemical preservatives, just pure natural salt doing what it's done for millennia. And the result? Meat that can last for months. Developing a depth of flavor that will make your supermarket steak taste like cardboard. It's a reminder that sometimes the oldest ways are the best ways. The Amish, they're not afraid of hard work, of getting their hands dirty. And that dedication, that connection to tradition, it shows in the food they eat. Smoke. It's not just about flavor, though the Amish sure know how to make it sing. It's another weapon in their arsenal against spoilage. They build these smokehouses, these temples of preservation, where they hang their meats and let the smoke work its magic. Hickory, applewood, maple, each wood imparts its own unique flavor to the meat. The smoke, it does more than just add flavor. It dries the meat slowly and gently, drawing out moisture and creating an inhospitable environment for bacteria. It's a slow process, requiring patience and attention, but the reward is worth it. Smoked meat, infused with the flavors of the wood and the dedication of the Amish community, is a true delicacy. It's a reminder that good things take time. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, the Amish stand apart, embracing the slow, deliberate rhythm of tradition. Chapter 4. Pickling for preservation. Vinegar. It's got that bite, that tang that wakes up your palate. But for the Amish, it's more than just a condiment. It's a preservative, a way to keep their harvests from going to waste. They take their vegetables, cucumbers, onions, beans, and they submerge them in a brine, a mixture of vinegar, salt, and spices. It's a simple solution, but it's incredibly effective. The vinegar, it creates an acidic environment that bacteria can't stand. It stops the decay, keeps the vegetables crisp and flavorful for months on end, and the flavors, they transform. The tang of the vinegar blends with the natural sweetness of the vegetables, creating a symphony of flavors that will make your store-bought pickles taste bland in comparison. Pickling. It's a testament to the Amish ingenuity, their ability to transform simple ingredients into culinary masterpieces. Chapter 5. Nature's Larder. The Root Cellar. The earth itself becomes a refrigerator for the Amish. They dig deep, creating these underground chambers, cool and damp, perfect for storing their harvest. Root cellars, they call them. Places where darkness reigns and the temperature stays constant, protecting their bounty from the harshness of the outside world. Potatoes, carrots, beets, turnips, they all find a home in the root cellar, carefully stored and preserved until needed. The cool, humid air slows down the aging process, keeping the vegetables fresh and flavorful for months. It's a testament to their understanding of nature, their ability to harness its power without exploiting it. The root cellar is a symbol of their sustainable way of life, a reminder that we can live in harmony with the earth. No electricity, no noise, just the quiet stillness of the earth, protecting the fruits of their labor. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? Chapter 6. The Ancient Art of Drying. The sun. It's a life giver, but it can also be a preserver. The Amish, they've known this for generations. They harness its power to dry their food, extending its lifespan and concentrating its flavors. Fruits, vegetables, herbs, they lay them out under the sun's watchful gaze, allowing the heat to draw out the moisture, leaving behind concentrated bursts of flavor. Think about it. Sun-dried tomatoes bursting with sweetness, dried herbs, their aromas intensified, ready to awaken your senses. Even meat can be dried, transformed into jerky, a protein-packed snack for the long winter months. Drying, it's a simple technique, but it's incredibly effective. It's a reminder that sometimes the best solutions are the simplest ones. The Amish, they don't need fancy dehydrators. They rely on the sun, the wind, and their own ingenuity to preserve their food. It's a powerful lesson in self-sufficiency. Chapter 7. Winter's Embrace. Winter. It descends upon the land, bringing with it a cold so profound that it becomes a tool for preservation. The Amish, they don't fear the cold. They embrace it. They hang their meats outside, exposed to the elements. The freezing temperatures, they act like nature's freezer, halting the decay and preserving the meat for months to come. Think about that. No need for electricity, no energy wasted, just the pure, unadulterated cold, doing what it's done since the dawn of time. It's a testament to their resilience, their ability to adapt and thrive in even the harshest of conditions. They don't just survive winter, they make it their ally. It's a powerful reminder that we are not separate from nature, but a part of it. The Amish, they understand this connection, and they live in harmony with the rhythms of the natural world. Chapter 8. Lessons from the Old Ways. The Amish. They live differently, that's for sure, but maybe, just maybe, they hold the key to a better way of living. Their food preservation methods, they're not just about practicality, they're about respect. Respect for the land, respect for tradition, and respect for the food itself. They teach us that we don't need all the bells and whistles, all the modern conveniences to live a good life. Sometimes the old ways are the best ways. They remind us that there's a certain satisfaction that comes from doing things for yourself, from relying on your own skills and ingenuity. So the next time you open your fridge, take a moment to appreciate the ingenuity of the Amish and their timeless traditions. You might just learn a thing or two about resilience, sustainability, and the true meaning of living off the land. Outrow respect the old ways. Life's about choices. You can scroll through endless takeout menus, or you can learn to provide for yourself. The Amish, they've made their choice. They choose self-reliance, they choose tradition, and they choose respect. They don't need your fancy gadgets, your quick fixes. They've got the land, they've got their community, and they've got the knowledge passed down for generations. That's real strength. So next time you're complaining about a power outage, remember the Amish. Remember the people who live in harmony with the earth, who preserve their food with ingenuity and care.